Okay, welcome to Gloomhaven Digital. This is one of the main reasons why I came back to making my YouTube videos because I really enjoy this game, especially the board game version. We've been playing Jaws of the Lion. We're going to jump in here into the Guildmaster edition. I think the campaign edition is coming out soon. I'll name the guild Ancient Grudge, which I'm sure the people from Clash Royale won't mind me using that. If they do, they can get over it, I guess. We'll go through. We'll just go through the full tutorial. I know how to play the game, but for anybody watching who might not know how to play the game, we'll go through it and break these videos up in 10-15 minute increments. So, welcome to Guildmaster. I am the guild trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild. Let's start with you guiding the brute through this first tutorial. So first off, I've opened this game up, but I haven't played it. So far the graphics look good. You want to acquaint yourself to adjust to move on the battlefield. So camera controls, guess we're using the keyboard. Okay, use the mouse. Okay, got those down. You can control a party of mercenaries equipped with ability cards. As cards are how mercenaries explore dungeons. Beginning of the round, you select 2 cards. So if you haven't played Gloomhaven, it's based around your card actions, which we're about to go over. I'm not going to spend too much time reading all of this. As you can see over here, we have Trample and Grab and Go, and for Provoking Roar, which is discarded. So select the 2 cards he has available. Okay, we'll select Trample. The question mark up here is going to show your initiative order when you pick your 2 cards. Honestly, you want to try to go most of the time before the enemies, so you want to pick the lowest of the 2 numbers. Since there's no anybody else in the room, I guess it's our turn first anyway. So I'll select Grab and Go and end my selection. Now it's the brute's turn. Time to choose some actions. Each half of the card represents an action. Like I was talking about, each of these, you get 2 cards each round. You can pick the top and the bottom half of either card. You can't pick the top and top or bottom and bottom, which is going to be your actions. Use 2 actions per turn and pick any of the 4 actions, but no opposite side of the card you free first. For example, you can choose the top half of Trample and the bottom half of Grab and Go, or vice versa. I should probably slow down my talking if anybody's actually watching this for a tutorial. There's nothing for us to do in this room. You want to proceed through the door and see what lies ahead with immovability. The bottom half of Grab and Go lets brute move 4. So let's do that. I mean, so far, I love the board game. I've been playing a lot of board games in recent years since I stopped making videos, my 2-year hiatus, and this is such a great game. And it's like 33 pounds, and it could take years to complete. So we'll go through the door, get sidetracked. This room contains your first enemy, which is a bandit guard. Like player characters, monster also select actions for the turn. Now let's find out what this bandit is planning to do by hovering over its portrait. So as you can see here, you see the health is 5, movement is 2, attack is 2. Has an initiative of 70. I guess I can't. All right, show you what that is right now. As you can see that red card in the bottom, it's going to move 1 and attack for 3 at the initiative of 70. Hover over the bandit's portrait, initiative tracker. Okay. So that's a little better. Whilst hovered, you can see the bandit's intentions this round. He plans a move and attack. Whereas player characters get 2 actions per turn, monsters only get 1, often with multiple abilities within. So he's going to move for 1, attack 3, but we still got 1 card to go. He has a lower initiative number, hence the 70, 72, so he's going to take his turn. No, okay. It's our turn currently, so we get to finish our turn before the bandit acts. So whenever you enter a room, just like the basic board game, the monster most of the time will draw an initiative order, and it's usually going to go right after the next person's turn based on the number. Let's get the brute close enough to use an attack on Trample's top half as a second action for the turn. So we'll finish our movement from the previous card. And then once you use it, it goes to your discard pile. Now we can attack. We'll attack, obviously, him for a Pierce 2, which Pierce mainly just ignores any shields that a character might have. We'll go ahead and confirm the targets. And at this point, when you have an attack, you're going to draw a attack modifier card, and this is going to do it automatically for you. And it was a 0, so it just deals a base value of 3. We only have +0 modifiers for this tutorial. Okay. And in the turn, now the bandit is going to go. So he's going to tends to move and attack 3, but since he's already adjacent to us for a melee attack, he'll probably just attack us for 3. Ouch. Ouch. While a monster always takes damage directly to their hit points, whenever a player is damaged, you are presented with 3 options. You can simply take the damage. However, if you go to 0, you're exhausted, which means you can no longer participate in the scenario. You will lose a scenario if all your mercenaries are exhausted. You can burn 2 discarded ability cards instead of receiving the damage. If you burn a card, it can no longer be covered by resting. So burning is the same as Lost if you actually play the 4-game version, Burn Lost. However, you will not have enough cards for the turn, and then so if I burn my 2 discarded cards, then the game's over anyway. Finally, I can burn 1 available card, but that's in my hand. No, it's not in my discard pile, not in my hand, but in my card deck, I guess, in limbo. But it's grayed out because we don't have anything to do. So we have to take the 3 damage. So it's the end of the round since every character / enemy has gone. During ability card selection, if you have at least 2 discarded cards, I can do a short or long rest. All of Bert's ability cards right now are discarded, so we will have to rest to continue on to the next round. Short rest in short terms is you get all your discarded cards back and you burn or lose a card at random. The long rest is you take a 99 initiative, you get to heal 2 points, and instead of a random card you burn or lose, you get to choose which card you burn or lose, and you get to untap all your tapped equipment, which obviously in the tutorial we probably don't have any right now. So we're going to short rest. It's been randomly selected. If you don't want to lose the card, you can choose to lose 1 health, take this card back and lose a different card at random, but you only can do it 1 time, and then that's a final option. So Trample on Provoking Roar has been moved back to our hand. We are both near death, so it's crucial that we go as early as possible. Remember, the first card you choose determines initiative. Yes. So obviously we want to pick 10. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And I guess this is kill all the enemies in the room for the goal. So I guess if we kill him, we're going to win this first tutorial. We can see enemies draw their ability cards each round after the player, so you won't know what they'll be. So basically, you're just not going to know the initiative before your initiative. He's going to. This is obeying the guard's plans at a 50 to move to and attack to, but I don't think he's going to survive this round of attacks. I would select, so it's making me do the top half of Trample, which is fine. It's attack 3, same thing we did last time. Confirm targets, +0, so he's dead. Got him! You see that gold on the floor the Bane left behind. To pick it up, you need to lose a loot ability. One important rule of Gloomhaven to bear in mind is that you do not automatically loot treasure. So to loot treasure, you have to have a loot ability card, which I don't see, or you have to end your turn on a hex with loot on it. So let's move the Brute onto the gold with his remaining action. But wait, look at Provoking War. It doesn't have a move ability at the bottom, but good thing there's a static ability here and here for attack. You can always, like Zombie Stick, like say, you can always attack to and move to. You can always attack to and move to when we're playing the board game version. So we're going to do the default move to, move there, confirm movement. We're going to skip the rest of our movement and end our turn and get that gold. Great work. Not only did you vanquish the lone Bandit Guard, you managed to pick up a few gold pieces. The basis covers to introduce you to slightly some more dangerous scenarios. Victory! Okay. I think we'll stop there with this first because that's at like 12 minutes. And it takes forever to upload videos, I found out. So we're going to end this first section of the tutorial on that. And I think there's probably a little more, some more tutorials. Okay. First training mission, we'll stop here. Main menu. Yes. So we're in the Guildmaster, which we can obviously resume. Hopefully right where we left off, yes. Alright, we'll go back to the main menu. I haven't been able to do a multiplayer version because it just came out with other people, and I don't have enough friends that have this to do that because you can't just join a random game. Hopefully the campaign will come out soon. But next week will be the second round of the tutorial. Hopefully we get more into the Guildmaster campaign. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.